I'm backing up my truck, I'm gonna hook it up, loading up my boat with all my gear. I've been working hard all week, trying to make ends meet, spending time wishing I was fishing. Well, Terry Wickstrom wants to take you fishing. Gather up your gear and come along. Well, Terry Wickstrom wants to take you fishing.
This is Terry Wickstrom. Join Ken Karbon, Greg Plaggio, and me as we take you to some of our favorite fishing spots from Colorado to Minnesota, the Arctic Circle to Central America and beyond. As we revisit episodes of Mountain States Fishing and Angling Adventures Television on the best of fishing with Terry Wickstrom. Hey, we're out here today. We're in the sandhills of Nebraska. We're with Dave Bryan. Dave, this is the first time we've actually fished. Well, we did some ice fishing together, but
we did a little bit. Yeah.
First time we really went on a trip together.
Yep.
Hosting us today is Justin Simmons of Spring Meadows Hunting and Fishing. Is that right?
Yep.
Justin, and we really want to thank you for having us out here. We're looking forward to it. You got quite a setup with lakes, a different number of lakes with lots of pike, which we're going after today. You've got hunting for upland game and waterfowl, and what else?
Deer, turkey.
Well, we're gonna concentrate on the fishing today, but we're gonna talk more about that and let people know. And of course, joining us, you recognize this guy over here. It's the president of Muskie's local chapter of Muskie's Inc. in Colorado, Ken Karbon. And Ken is our guest host for today, and because he's an expert muskie fisherman, he's going to teach us how to catch these pike. Is that right, Ken?
I'll sure try. I'll sure try.
I'll tell you what, we'll tell you a little bit more about Justin's operation a little later, but we got this lake and this water beckoning us. We're going to get out there and get some pike. Let's go, guys.
All right.
Hey, Justin, I want to thank you again for having us up here. It's quite an operation you run. We're in the sandhills of Nebraska, as I told you in the open. Justin runs a hunting and fishing organization camp. I don't know what exactly to call it, but you guide hunting and fishing. We're on ranches in the sandhills of Nebraska, and we have these small lakes dotted throughout the area that you've got access to with pike. And
yellow perch and big bluegill.
I know, it's just tremendous. I've fished some of the sandhill lakes before, and it's awesome. Both summer and winter ice fishing is great too.
And it's really good.
And you really just kind of started promoting and opening it up to the public, where you can have people can actually pay to stay at one of your facilities. Then they get to fish, and you do a lot of hunting too, don't you?
Yeah, I do a lot of hunting.
Now we're going to see some of the fishing today, but tell us a little more about what kind of hunting's available.
Well, we do deer hunting, archery, muzzleloader, rifle, and then we get into turkey in the spring too.
And for what I've seen, it's really, really great hunting opportunities. It's all private land.
Yep, all private.
So it's all controlled, so you got great access to the game and the fishing up here. You've got accommodations for people when they come up. How would people get a hold of you if they're interested in coming up here?
Oh, they can email me or call me.
And we'll put those right up here. Why don't you say, what's your email?
Golfman_56.
He also runs a golf course, folks. This guy has the life. He runs a golf course and a hunting camp. How'd you know? And then what's the phone number?
308-282-2732.
Okay, I can tell you, we've been up here. It's just a tremendous opportunity. You get back in these dirt roads. It's a little bit of a drive, and he takes us back to these lakes and these hunting opportunities, but you're all alone. You go by a few farmhouses, but you're not putting up with crowds. What is it, about a 5-hour drive out of Denver?
Probably 5 hours, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, you're up here, you stay overnight, make a weekend. You can easily make a weekend trip out of this and get in great fishing. Well, I tell you what, I think Ken Karbon is out in the water catching those big pike, and I want to get out there where there's still something to catch. But I want to thank you again for having us up here. We're really looking forward, and I'm sure we're going to be back. Let's get out and join them on the water and catch some fish. Pretty slow presentation, huh?
Very slow. We're hitting on the ball.
Are you stopping it once in a while?
Then when you pick it up again,
Pretty good fish?
pretty good fish. It's a pretty nice pike.
That's better than the last one.
Yeah, bigger than the other one.
Big boy.
Can you get him on his side? Let's get him on his side. Just lift so I can get by his head. That's good. That's a little better fish, though.
That's a nicer fish, yeah.
Yeah, that's a little nicer fish.
Downsize a little bit, Ken.
Huh?
You downsize those baits a little bit and slow them way down.
Let them go down to the bottom here?
Yeah, get them way down, get in that middle.
hold still. I'm gonna let you go if you just hold still.
Vertical jigging the bait, kind of pulling it along.
Got some pliers maybe? I got it. Oh, he's got your grub though.
I need that.
Nebraska Pike, Spring Meadow Hunting and Fishing. That's a good start, and here we go. We're just getting started. We've been fishing for 10 minutes, and unfortunately Dave caught the first 2 fish, but we're gonna change
I
that.
got these fish trained.
They always do that to me. You know, when I let Pike go, I gotta find a different way to let him go because they always flop that tail and get me wet. Looks like a pretty good fish that Justin's got on over there.
Bank over there, buddy.
Huh?
Work that bank.
Looks like Justin's got a good fish on.
Good fish on there.
Justin's got one in the camera boat, Ken. Well, you and I gotta get
Yeah.
going.
Well, that's a nice one.
Nice one. Nice looking pike.
That's a nice looking pike.
Nice looking pike Justin's got there. Tell you what, he knows these lakes. He fishes them all the time. He got them. Well, we got to go back and get our own now.
I'm okay.
Yeah. Ken got
Ah, I finally got one.
one. Ken got one.
I'm coming underneath it here. I'll get in here so we can.
A little
All right. Oh yeah, let me help you land him. It's a smaller one, but a start, eh?
Yeah, it's a start.
Break the ice. Get him over here and I'll get him unhooked for you.
Ooh, hang in there, baby.
He's got him. Oh, tell you what, he's not that big, but he thinks he is.
He's a
isn't he?
feisty one.
Yeah, he is. You know, they're always full of teeth and hooks. Okay, I got him. Okay, you know, if you settle down, we're gonna let. Jeez, he's strong.
He's a fighter.
I tell you what, you catch much stronger fish than the ones Dave catches.
Yeah, I like that.
That's not a bad fish.
That's
That's
a nice
healthy fish.
That's a nice fish.
You know, it didn't look that big in the water,
No.
but it pulled like. Oh,
There he's gone.
he's gone. He got the hook on quick release. I didn't get to show him much.
That's right.
That was a thick fish, though.
Thick fish.
Good
real
job,
fish.
sir.
Thank you.
Broke the ice. Get it going.
Broke the ice.
There we go.
What do you want, buddy? Hook you up here.
Good fish. All right, swing us that way. All right, Ken.
That's a nice one.
Oh, yeah. Okay, easy now. Hold it. Just kind of ease him up and we'll see if we can get him here. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, bring the tip of the rod towards me.
Okay.
We got him. Okay. There we go. Let me get a better grip on him. I tell you what, it's not as long as I thought it was, but it's a fat, healthy fish.
They are nice, heavy fish.
Boy.
Yeah. You
Look
get
at
your-
No, I was holding the bait and I just gun my hand up a little bit.
I'm gonna tell you something. This one really nailed it.
Wow.
He meant business. It's warming up. They're
Well-
getting active now.
You got your pliers? Somebody got some pliers handy? This one, he's got a clamp on this one.
That one hit with vengeance.
Yeah,
he
he jumped on it.
he jumped on it. He's right.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
Good job.
Nebraska Pike.
Nebraska Pike.
There we go. The Sandhills, Spring Meadow. Lots of fun.
Yeah.
Now when I let him go, he's gonna kick water on me. You watch. No matter how nice I am. See? No matter how I let him go and how nice I am,
Well,
they do
they
that. I'm
just-
gonna start just dropping them in the water.
Okay.
So what do you think of these?
It's fun.
What do you think of these sandhill lakes in Nebraska?
I think it's fun. It's really fun.
And we just barely started.
I just got very started, and I got 2 little grandsons. I tell you, I'd sure like to get them up here. I will get them up here because I think it'd be just terrific for them.
Well, what a great place, especially if you want to get them interested in muskie fishing.
Yeah.
You come up here and catch these pike. It's a lot of the same kind of casting and techniques, and
Right.
and you get action. So you get into the
That's
fishing.
the big thing.
Yeah,
When they're
man,
small, you want to give them a lot
we
of
haven't been
action.
out here. Well, we've been fishing for a couple hours, but we've got a dozen fish.
Yeah.
Well, everybody but me does. I had 2 real big fish and 1 little one hit, and I lost all 3 of them. Of course, I'm busy landing everybody else's fish.
Right, and you're just teasing them for us.
That's right.
You're,
I'm being a gracious host.
right.
That's right. Well, you're the host today, Ken.
Yeah,
so
well,
I gotta.
well, okay.
it's-
well, then we gotta get you a fish.
Well, how about this one?
That's
how
a
about
good
this
one.
one right here?
Yes.
Well, that's a good one.
It's not.
Oh, that's a nice fish.
It's a good. Oh, it's a good fish.
You just let him do his thing.
It's a good fish.
I'll land him for you.
No, why don't you just go ahead and keep the boat?
Oh, that's a dandy.
It's a nice. Nice fish.
That's a dandy.
I was telling Ken I hadn't hooked up yet.
I'm gonna bring you around the other side, Terry.
Okay. All right.
Let me get this one for you.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see how big he is. It's a nice fish.
Yeah, he's a nice fish.
He's over here.
Oh, no, he's on this side. He's on this side.
Oh, here he is. Here he is. Here he is.
Trolling motor is on.
Okay. Oh, nice fish.
Yeah.
I can get him, I think.
Okay, I'm gonna take.
That's a dandy. That's what we're looking for.
There we go. That's why I was waiting. Oh, he's wrapped, so I got to be
Yeah.
real careful with him. That's what I was. That's why I hadn't caught one yet. I was looking for this one.
He's just passing us along here.
There we go.
That's a
There's what we
beautiful
came
fish.
for. Nebraska Sandhill Lakes.
That's a dandy.
Man, oh, that's a heavy fish.
That's a dandy.
You know, I was just saying all these guys are kicking my butt. I need your pliers again, Dave.
Right behind you, Terry.
That's a nice fish.
Let me get up here with you, Ken.
Yep.
Show this to the people.
Yep.
Here we go. This is what we came out here for, folks. Nebraska Sandhill Lakes, Spring Meadows. I'll tell you what, give Justin a call. We're not only catching lots of pike, but any cast could produce one just like this.
Nice fish. Really heavy.
Oh,
Heavy.
fat, heavy fish. That's
Wide
a solid,
and nice
solid
and heavy.
fish. That's a great pike anywhere you fish.
That's right.
Let's get him back in.
I told you one thing, they have to have a lot of good foliage here to get that nice and fat. And heavy, really heavy.
And you know-
oh, that one was nice to you. It
That
didn't
one-
spray you.
Biggest fish of the day, and that one didn't kick me.
That one didn't kick you. Congratulations.
Well,
Nice
you know,
fish.
Ken, it's really a pleasure being on your show today here, since you're the host, and taking me to these lakes and letting me catch these big
I
pike.
just said we'll have to take a notice, and I know where I got it out of my mouth. Bam! He gets the biggest one we got so far. Congratulations.
Good job.
Yes,
that was
sir.
great. So how long have you been a member of Muskie's Inc., Ken?
Well, since I come to Colorado here, it's been about 6 years. But I fished them for probably 40 years, and a lot of it was back when we lived in Wisconsin. And they were planted here in Colorado in 1983, and there are some pretty good fisheries in the state.
Because we're in Nebraska today.
I know we're after these big northern.
So belonging to the club, and what are the benefits of belonging to Muskie's Inc.?
Well, we have different outings that we hold, and we also hold one a year for pike. We call it the Pike-orama. And we do have, on our get-togethers, we have a shore lunch on Saturdays at noon. We have everybody come in and we give them a shore lunch. And then we fish for some prizes. It isn't a lot. Gift certificates.
So it's the camaraderie more than
It's
anything.
a camaraderie, yeah. And then, you know, we got a pretty open club. We do a lot of talking, so if you want to learn how to catch them, or if we are catching them on something, we sure let everybody know what it is. And
Yeah, that's probably the biggest advantage of fishing clubs is the accelerated learning curve in fishing. You really do learn how to fish for a particular species a lot quicker.
yeah, that's true. That's very true.
But one of the reasons you're out here is because your club has a fundraiser every year,
Every year,
and we attended it, and one of the auction items is just for fundraiser was to help me host an episode of Mountain States Fishing. And
Right.
I tell you what, I'm just really pleased that you're here and looking forward to spending the day with you. And you're a good man, a good fisherman, and we're going to have some fun.
we're going to get some here.
Oh,
He got off.
Oh.
He tore off the end of everything. Did you see how big that fish was?
Oh,
My God, that was a big fish. That fish was 40 inches, huh? That was 40 inches.
that
Or
was
bigger,
huge.
huh?
It was huge. It was this big around.
Oh my God, was that a big fish?
Get one of those on TV.
Hey, it should have been. What? That's disappointing.
What's the matter with you?
I don't know. You see, I set the hook so hard, I took the end of the bait right off.
It's
He
the,
hooked my thing right off. That was an enormous fish. That was a dandy northern.
it was
big.
it was 10 feet from the India rod.
Yeah.
That's twice
Right
in the
that
last
close,
10
yeah.
minutes we've had 2 fish hit.
That one.
within 10 feet of the end
If
of
you
our
thought that other
rod.
one was big, Dave, you should have seen this one. Oh, God. This one's a dandy
We're sitting here,
fish.
the water can't be 5 feet deep.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see, what is it? Yeah, the water is, that's how deep the water is. The water is 3.5 feet
Yeah.
deep. We're casting through these weeds with spinner baits. And in the last 5 minutes, we've had 2 fish that were easily over 3 feet long
You know,
come up, hit a spinner bait and get off, roll, pull hard on the line and not get the hook in them. And you couldn't even see them. I mean, you can see your bait, you're reeling it in, and all of a sudden out of nowhere is a fish that weighs 15, 20 pounds.
Yeah, it was there. Unbelievable.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll let the people go and leave us alone for a while and we'll get rigged up and let our hearts stop pounding and see if we
Right.
can catch another fish.
Oh, that was a dandy fish.
Oh yeah, keep him on, Ken, good fish.
You got your drag set, buddy?
Huh?
Just keep him fight, he's good.
Oh, he ain't that big.
It's all right.
Fought like a wild one, though.
Oh, that's a nice fish, that's a nice
Right,
fish. Oh, just lift and I'll get the line, don't reel anymore. Yeah, that's a nice fish.
Yeah, he's a nice fish.
Oh, that's a nice one,
Yeah,
Ken.
that's a nice fish.
That's a nice.
Probably my biggest for the day.
Oh, I don't know. Well, you know what? There's nothing wrong with that.
They're nice fish. Yeah,
Oh, nice fish.
that's a good fish.
Oh, I
A
tell you
lot
what.
of fun, huh?
Oh, they put a fight
This is-
into it.
This is unbelievable. It is.
What a place to fish.
It is.
The
unbelievable.
sandhills, lakes in Nebraska, Big Pike, Spring Meadow. Give Justin a call, or you know, you're starting to catch so many fish, I might not get my show back. I don't know if I can let you be a host anymore.
I don't know about that.
Let's get this one back in the water.
Yeah.
What'd you get him on, spinnerbait?
Yep, I know.
Every fish has come on a spinnerbait.
Every one today.
You know, when we get him back in the water, let's kind of show folks what we're
But
using here.
I'd say the last half an hour, things have really picked up because they're really hammering them now. Just really.
And
They're hitting with vengeance.
all the fish have come on. Well, this one's kind of bent up, but clothespin type spinner baits with a blade on them of one type or another, with a trailer worm on them and a skirt, and it's been.
And I'm out of worms. I think somebody gave me a pack last night.
I think
so I'm
there's.
okay
I
yet.
think there's a pack of Berkeley white grubs. We'll get
Is
one
there?
down here and we'll put
Okay.
them on there.
We'll talk them out of it so.
Yeah, it's nice fish. Oh, careful now, careful. I'm gonna. I know, but I'm gonna.
This is a nice fish, but the other one was just enormous.
Okay, I got him now.
That's a dandy fish, boy.
Get the lure out before I lift him. Oh, there we go, folks. Nebraska pike.
That is a dandy pike.
I tell you what, Ken, step up here. Step up here before you let that go. Get up here.
You don't get it. It doesn't get any better than this.
Tell you what, folks, you want to have a good time? Come to Nebraska, Spring Meadow Hunting and Fishing. I get my show back next week instead of Ken being the host.
Okay.
Think about joining Muskies Inc. and join us next week on Mountain States Fishing. Well, Ken, what do you think of the Sandhill Lakes in Nebraska?
I think they're terrific.
Oh, you
No other word but it, because this is really enjoyable.
Yeah.